welcome to the European vacation. Alrighty, so this is my second half. Greek flag here at one of the places that we were staying. Obviously, this is looking out, beautiful pomegranate trees and beautiful atmosphere in the morning there on the island of Santorini. The infamous frappe there, which is the favorite of mine. This is one of the walkways and some of the sites that you'll see with lots of ships coming. Another set of shops there in Santorini with gorgeous views along the front. There are lots of cruise ships, as you can see, coming in and out of Santorini. Gorgeous views if you're into swimming, snorkeling. The water is crystal clear. The famous bougainvillea with some of the doorways there. Lots of beautiful olive trees and stunning views. I mean, it's just the steps. I'll tell you honestly, make sure you wear some gym shoes. Ladies, do not wear heels. I mean, these steps are steep, and you go down a long way. Now you can take that shuttle that you see there that goes all the way down. It's probably an easier way. We didn't use that. So lots of beautiful churches, gorgeous doorways just looking out into the Mediterranean blue. Churches are gorgeous. That's your thing. Something I like to visit also inside. There's beautiful iconography for you to explore. Please be respectful regardless of what you believe in. The Greek culture has a very deep and significant connection with a lot of the Christian pantheon. So obviously they're a beautiful partner. And then you could just see the beautiful views that you get with just absolutely stunning. It's breathtaking and magical. Just some of the pictures taken have been very stunning along the way. I'll let you make up that decision for what you think of this. Yes, you could see here a lot of the blue, and this is all, and actually that little stone you see, and that's one of the little lizards or whatever it is. But we had actually walked that, as you'll be able to see. It's gonna come up now. That looked like a little rock, and this is some of the steps on that little stone that you see in there. And you climb all the way down that. It's a hike that takes probably about 3 hours. This is it, part of it, and you walk through this. There's some stairs and there's a little bit of hiking involved, but these are some of the views that you get along the way. Obviously, some people have built those little rock castles, which are also kind of cool. Kind of look out into the Mediterranean blue. A church that you can kind of actually walk on top of over there. We kind of snaked around. Yeah, this was quite a hike, and I would suggest doing it very early in the morning where the sun's not fully out, and bring some water with you because it is a long hike. Probably 3.5 hours there, and probably 3 hours back. harder to go back because you got a lot of up and down. And this is some of the other, side ridges and whatnot. Cruise ships you see. That's me. That's me talking. So there are a lot of beautiful homes on the ridges. A lot of beautiful old doorways, and this is, I think, a museum and whatnot. And here we have like some, beautiful views of the sun and the moon. Taking pictures of this from different angles. Let's see, capture some beautiful shots that you can carry for a lifetime, show your kids and whatnot. When they decide to go, or if you decide to take them with you, if they're into snorkeling, and if you're into snorkeling or swimming in this area, I definitely recommend wearing some shoes that are for rocky, volcanic terrain. You're definitely going to need some shoes that are like water slippers, because it is very rocky. There are some cliffs too you can jump off of, and the sunsets are actually stunning. This is a picture of Santorini Island there, and it kind of gives you a map. Santorini at night. And there's a lot of beautiful views too, so it has a different sort of scenic overall atmosphere in the day and the night. This is not like a total party island like for some of the younger crowds. Mykonos Island is phenomenal for that. It's island from Greece. This is one of the hotels we were staying at. And a tour we took with some wonderful people that we met. So this is from that cruise. It was a sunset cruise, and it was not very expensive. It was actually, they fed you on this cruise. The hosts of the tours were phenomenal, amazing. They had snorkels and masks if you did not bring your own. And you could do some snorkeling. The depths were probably maybe 30 feet, but the water is crystal clear. So the aquatic life that you'll see, I would imagine that you would have done snorkeling before, and you have a decent lung capacity if you are to go down and understanding the depths and whatnot. But it is amazing. The fish you see, there's not like a ton of crazy fish and whatnot. Definitely no sharks, so that's a very rare thing. But look at these sunsets and the ships that you just capture with the sun going down. These sailboats, it's just amazing, just magical, if anything. This was actually, Santorini is one of my favorite places to have gone. You can see this is where the tour boat that we took came in. And this is another hotel where we stayed. Now these are a little bit outside, so the nice thing about that is, you're really not getting hit up with some, the tour prices that you would get, like if you're closer to where all the touristy stuff is, which is really seriously expensive. If it's okay, if you can afford that, and if you're whether you want to go on a honeymoon, whether you want to go on a nice, beautiful European vacation, you can find whatever fits your budget, and it's not not extremely pricey. If you search, you can find a lot of 4-star places that will actually serve you breakfast, all natural breakfasts. That the Greek people are very accommodating, and they're very well and taking care of people from other cultures. Just as long as you're a polite individual, and your demeanor as well. People are amazing there. Whether you speak English or Greek or whatever other language, I mean, you have to be able to speak at least some English or some Greek. And then again, you can use a translator. I don't know, they got all these translator programs. Google Translate, that's cup of tea, but we walked all around this island and traveled. There's a bouzouki player, they're famous, some of the famous Greek music that you heard probably in Zorba the Greek, which was from Nikos Kazantzakis, very famous Greek author. Zorba's the Greek, Last Temptation of Christ, and some other works that are famous by Mr. Kazantzakis. This here too, you can see there was a lot of the restaurants were good. It's better to not be in the touristy areas to find many places to find good food. Touristy areas will serve you something in general, but will not be as good as places that are, a little bit outside in the country, where even getting street food will be an amazing experience for you. Here we visited some of the other rocky volcanic crags, and this is actually still part of the tour where we went to go see. Close by was a little place where we could snorkel. Nighttime in Santorini to this magical atmosphere, where the views are just amazing. The infamous donkeys, and they go up and down these stairs. Oh my God, let me tell you. Oh, and this is actually part of the ancient culture here that you're seeing now. This is ancient Santorini before this giant volcanic eruption, and there's lots of history that I recorded here. And this is kind of from that particular era. It was a beautiful, if you're into the ancient history of some of the islands and some of the pottery that was created, these are all from that particular time, thousands of years ago. And they still exist. A lot of the homes that you see too are built with stone and have been around for hundreds, if some not thousands of years. It's kind of like a place stuck in time. You know what I mean? I always say it's the place where the Greek gods roam all around this beautiful atmosphere. Anyways, so here's still some of this pottery in this part of where, and this is close to a lighthouse, as you'll see it's coming up, where we went. This was probably, I would say, about 5 minutes away, where it portrays the museum of the ancient historical sites of Santorini and what was preserved in this dwelling. The tickets are not very expensive, and it's a very interesting thing to see how cultures of what still has been preserved by time. This is some of the other area. I think that might have been a restaurant that we found that overlooks the sea. And then we have some of the other where the lighthouse is and the views you get from the lighthouse. This is close to the lighthouse, and you can see all this when you go to the particular lighthouse. It's gorgeous The views are absolutely stunning. This is just a couple that were in the background, but you could see the sky and all the other things. And the lighthouse itself is here. I thank you for visiting my page and my vacation. I hope that you'll be able to go on some of these vacations yourself, and it's all possible. Thank you.